Welcome, Pisces, to your end of the month reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, or anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's going on with you. In your energy, this way of thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Pisces, best message for Pisces, please. Best message for Pisces. King of Wands. A lot of people are getting King of Wands right now. You guys could be dealing with a, swear you not, a Libra, Scorpio, or Virgo, Libra. They all got it too. Who knows? They all got the same card. It's crazy. Okay, so there's a lot of people that are taking the control back at the end of the month, that's for sure. Okay. Clarifying on the King of Wands. This card's not only going to clarify on the King of Wands, but the entire reading. Foundation and achievements, going for those goals, going for the things that make you feel rooted, grounded, but yet you're still manifesting because you have you're still law and attracting because of the rainbow, right? So this is like law and attracting for your roots, for your foundations. I mean, really feeling like you're taking the authority and control over here. It does feel over here like you are not allowing anybody to distract you right now, Pisces. You are in total 100% maybe protection mode over your law and attraction, or just really in authority mode to do what you need to do for this foundation achievements. I'm really feeling like you are not going to allow anyone to influence your thoughts or your law and attraction or whatever it is you're doing. Not allowing any little distractions or setbacks to clear or to pretty much cloud your vision, keeping yourself very clear about what it is you want. So that's that, right? And if you do have, if this is a love relationship, my friends, you might even have someone around you. And maybe that's why it is too. Maybe they're trying to influence your thoughts. If it is that, that would be that your partner is domineering and overprotective. Maybe they're making you feel a little uncomfortable because they're not going after the things that you're looking for. So you may have to feel like you have an honest discussion with them when the time is right. But right now, it does not even feel like the honest discussion is really going to come like that. It's going to be like almost over. Like, this is what I am doing. So maybe they feel like you need to have an honest discussion, but you're like, oh, we already did, right? We already did. And this is the way it's going to go because I am holding the ball, not you, right? So, okay, so take that how it resonates. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone. But however it is, it's definitely about getting to your achievements of your foundation, of your home, of your life, or your family, yourself, things of this nature. So getting straight into the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. And there's that Queen of Wands coming up. You might be dealing with a Leo, and maybe that's what this fire is coming from. Maybe you're taking the control away from a fire sign and making yourself into a fire sign, right? By taking that ball away from them and taking the action for yourself. It does feel like it's a kind of creative though too, and maybe you're doing a lot of creative things though too, Pisces, in the present. Thinking creatively, thinking about, the intention of things that you want, the things that you need to do. There are things I need to do to get this done, right? And in the recent past, yeah, it actually feels like there's like hope and you're trying to keep the passion alive. It does feel, I'm sorry, if you guys are in a love relationship, it does feel like the Three of Swords was this going this way. There was pain and conflict that you're now kind of getting over. For others of you, and it's really just kind of moving towards the passion, or trying to move towards that passion of things that you wanted. Maybe somebody sorted you on your dreams, not moving towards where you want to go. We do have the Two of Cups over here having a I don't know, it just feels like reunited, feels so good. And if you were having any kind of health issues, Pisces, or somebody around you was, I do feel like your health is being restored. You're going to become healthy. Everything's going your way on the health issues. Okay, maybe that's where pain was over here. Maybe you were having a lot of, not just heartache and pain type thing, but maybe you were having a lot of headaches or heart murmurs, or you know, things of this nature, cholesterol, something, right? High cholesterol. Maybe you're having something going on with the heart, or somebody around you was, but it does feel like they're healthy now. They got the right medication, the right help. Okay, so that's always a good thing. Okay. So getting over here into the Three of Swords, where the passion is trying to fix itself. And you're trying to take all the steps to fix this, and it feels like you may even be maturing in the situation, or maybe your partner was maturing, or you were trying. It just feels like you're trying to unite over here. Wherever you might have had thorns of dispute, it does feel like it was trying to come together, trying to fix things. If it's bills, it's like, yeah, I don't, you know, I'm trying to think wisely over here on how to fix this. Because it's a mature individual and a ruler. And you might even feel like the reason you have pain, maybe this person over here is ruling over you. Maybe you're tired of them ruling over you. Okay. Maybe they're acting like your mom, too mature. I don't want to date my mom, my dad. So there is this feeling for love relationships, like this is why you took the authority back in some ways, was because they're ruling the situation. Maybe they're in control of the situation, and you want to have, you know, you want to be reunited. I mean, if you guys are together, why can't we do it together? Nope, I have to do it all by myself. I'm in control. And that's just not the way it just feels like that's what it was. If it's, like I said, if it's bills or something, maybe that you felt they were ruling over you. Right? You didn't have control of the bills. It was almost like they were giving you headaches and nightmares. And okay. However it is, it does feel unfair. I'm telling you guys, it feels like somebody is ruling over you. It feels like they want to be in control. They only want to law and attract. And when you're trying to law and attract and fix something, they're going against your law and attraction. They want to be completely in control of the situation, and it doesn't feel fair. It's like they're not allowing you to have any kind of control at all, and it feels like they are guilty of doing this. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Libra, a Capricorn, and it just feels like, you know, fine, I'm just gonna try to, you know, not allow you to sword me for this. Okay, but that's that distraction again. And remember, over here, I said, right, no distractions. I've got the ball. I'm not going to allow you to distract me. That's what this means. And this is a distraction. Confusion, disorder, right? Separation. And like I said, it could be just the separation of them taking so much control and not allowing you to have any say in the situation. Separating. Literally, they're like pushing you back, separating yourself, separating you from the situation, or maybe you even took a step back to separate yourself from this situation because you were tired of the disorder, right? Maybe you guys are arguing. Tired of all the nonsense. So you have the Temperance over here, and it feels like I want harmony. This is the perfect timing for me to jump in, to take this power back. To say, no, I'm sorry. And it does cause a little bit of a backsliding relationship. You want the harmony within the back look. That's just what it is. No matter what, it doesn't feel like they're happy that you're doing so. Because when you do this, even though you're trying to cause harmony, you still can't get together. So it just feels like there's no hope to do so. And the relationship keeps backsliding. Okay. With the Four of Coins, there it is. I'm taking control. Now they might feel like you're hoarding the situation. You're taking control. You're not letting them in because I have the ball. I have the stick. Too bad for you. You took their stick away, right? And they don't like that. And maybe now they've kind of sheltered themselves away from you. Yeah. So we have the Queen of Wands over here, and we have the fighting. Yeah, they want to argue the situation because they want to believe that, yes, that they were loyal. They're arguing about your loyalties to now taking this step away from them. And it's just because you took their big stick away. Okay, the big stick is just the ball. But it's like we have so many sticks, so we might as well just say the big stick, right? You took the big stick away, they're mad. Boy, are they mad, right? And this is because you became strong, and they wanted to believe that they were strong. They were in control. And where she has peace and harmony, or he has peace and harmony, that's why they're holding the sunflower. This made them happy to be in control. You have somebody that's very controlling, Pisces. Maybe it's been this way a long time and you just got tired of it. Look, you're always this way. It's not helping. You're not helping the situation. I need to do something because what you're doing is not working. And that's really what it kind of feels like. And so, yeah, you're getting loyal and they don't like that. They just want you, let's just put it this way, it's really kind of sad to say, really, right? But they really want to be the queen, and they really just want you to be the prince or the princess. They don't want you as equal, and that's really what it feels like, right? You're coming up as the king because you got the reins, but she wants to be the, in a relationship, you should be the king, she's going to be the queen, but she's giving you prince and princess, right? So therefore, you don't have, right, the qualities that they have. They see you as kind of the underdog. They're giving you a lower status. Well, I'm the queen. You're the page. Okay, well, okay. Wow. Yeah, it's because you've offered to step up and took that away. You have all the proposals. You have all the offerings. You have now the stick, the reign of power, kind of like the pick of destiny. You have the pick of destiny now, okay? And and things are getting done, and things are getting done. You can see the achievements now starting to come through. Yeah, you're making a huge transformation, definitely. Making this huge transformation and changing things around, and you kind of put a death to the way that they were doing things because it wasn't getting anything done. And they're guilty of that. It's not. And they're also guilty of not allowing you to have any reins in the situation. Right? You feel calmer about this situation because you know that you're 100% in control. And not only that, now you have the 4 points. They think you're super greedy. You're not letting them do anything. You might have even taken a lot of the money away or spending a lot of money on other things to get things done. However it is, you're withholding certain things to get to your achievements. Maybe they don't like that. They're like, why are you saving all that money? Because I'm getting things done. But it's making you rest easy. You have the peace of mind now that you haven't had in a long time. Yeah. You have, new doors opening. You don't feel like you're in disillusionment anymore, and it doesn't feel like you just sit in a fantasy world anymore, Pisces, and just think about how you could change the situation because now you've gotten rid of that. You've opened doors that are not just you having to be under the water saying, well, if I had the reins, I could do this and that and the other. No, you don't have that anymore. You got bold move, took it away from them and said, I'm turning my fantasies into realities because I've already thought about this. And the more I keep thinking about it, it drives me crazy because you're not seeing the way I'm seeing things. You're doing, and it almost feels too, Pisces, like you've been watching them for a while do everything wrong. The steps that they've been doing isn't doing anything. And now that you are able to take the money that you need, do whatever it is you're doing, you can actually now take those fantasies and turn it into reality. You've seen it for a long time. You've seen it with the 6 of Coins. You've seen that. It was potentials that you've seen that they keep missing. And it almost feels like in the past too, Pisces, when you bring it up to light to them, they just miss it, right? Because they're guilty of unfairness of not listening. And you're like, well, you know, if you did it this way. Nah, don't tell me what to do. So it does feel like you have somebody who's really bossy. Yeah, because you've learned a lot by, I say just by watching. You're kind of watching things do things. And now you're even learning more in the present now, because now that you have the ball, now that you have the stick in your hand, you can look at that bill, you can look at the situation, and you can say, wow, I can even see it even clearer than I did before, now that it's actually in my hands, instead of like, yeah, here it is. And then they take it away, and then you don't see it anymore. And you're like, what did it say? Oh, it said 2,000 something. Oh, okay. How much did you give it? I don't know, $65. Why would you do that? Why didn't you give it more? Oh, well, I have my reasons. And that does feel kind of like that. Sorry to say, but it did sound a little snotty, but it does feel like that's kind of what they're putting out there. The energy that I'm feeling is that kind of a little bit of a snotty, maybe guilty of hiding things, or guilty of not doing exactly what could have been done. Maybe you had extra income and they could have snowballed that thing and they didn't, right? Or they could have went and got that job and they didn't. Or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your situation is, what it is, it feels like they were guilty of continuing to drop the ball. That's why you picked it up. Right? So with the Two of Coins, or Cups over here, though, guys, I do feel this united, and it feels so good thing over here, and it is moving swiftly. The reunited with the Two of Cups, you guys, is not 100% love, okay? What it is you coming to your foundations. Remember, this is your overall card. It's you becoming one with the foundations and achievements. It's you now actually being able to unite with things and make everything come together beautiful the way you wanted it to in the past. And things are moving faster because you're taking the action and getting the things done without even letting them distract you with their negativity or this or that, or, you know, their opinions. Okay? It's like you're just ignoring them with the Four of Swords. So anything that they might come at you with, you're just like, I just ignore that. I'm on my own thing, right? They do feel a little out in the cold because they're not really getting their way. They wanted that satisfaction. I'm sorry, guys. They did. They wanted the satisfaction. So if you guys literally just took your guys' self out of like a credit card debt or something, they wanted that satisfaction, but they couldn't get to it. So they feel like it's like they were put out in the cold because you took the authority away from them. And so they didn't get to see the overall achievement that they wanted for their self. It's like their own self-achievement. They wanted, instead of doing it for the two of you, it was their own self-achievement. Okay? Yeah, and you've become the Empress and got the prosperities back by making good judgment calls. Why? Because you've been, for the dream, the goal, whatever this goal is here, you've done it. You will do it in the near future because you have control. And that's all you really needed, and you knew it. You absolutely knew it. That's what you needed. Because you could see it. And you were optimistic that, you know, if I could have some of this, I could get this law unattracted. I could actually make this work. So yeah, you feel like the Queen of Cups. How can you not? Love and adoration of yourself. I'm so sorry, because they're kind of selfish. They're not really... They love the idea that you got them out. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you know, you got out of debt or did whatever you did. They love that. But I see yourself as being the higher achievements of yourself because intuitively, you knew this was going to happen. They just, I don't feel, are going to feel the same 100% happiness that you do because they wanted to come to you, Pisces, and say, look what I did. I did it. But how long is that going to take? I mean, for some of you, you might have been waiting 3 years for this to happen, right? So yeah, you've walked away from that. So whatever that situation was, it's done. It's over. You've accomplished it. Oh gosh, you accomplished it on your own, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, because if you were actually married, where was the uniting of the other person? Well, because they were in so much control. So in actuality, you did it by yourself. You do, because you're independent. That's an independent card. And if this has something to do with something beyond whatever it is, and you guys know exactly what it is because it's your story, they're going to walk away. They're going to walk away from the situation. They do not feel like you united them enough to keep the situation going, and they're going to walk away from you. Okay, and they're going to become, and you're going to end up single. So always remember that. So, okay, for some of you, and that's not for everybody, but that is for some of you, and you might even have to find new love. Whatever the situation is, that's why everybody's story is so different. Okay, but this whole story is really, you guys, about determination and the 10 of Cups for your manifestation. Okay, that's really what that's all about, and it's getting to what you really need, and you know what it is. Before this person gave you a Tower moment, so sorry, and you knew it, and you knew that that's where they were going to bring you. It was either going to take for frigging ever, and then you may end up having a tower moment in the end, because things build and build and build. But this is why you had to bring in your own inspiration, to bring in the passion and get passionate about doing what you were doing to get back to where you need to be. Right? Because you had been inspecting the situation for a long time, my friends, whatever this is. And the only thing you knew you could do was to take 100% control about this before it ended up what? In a complete 100% nightmare. Right? That's really what that is. Because they just kept dropping the ball, and just could not keep that ball rolling. Okay. Just remember, meditation always brings answers. Trust in the process that you're already going through. Yeah, because in the next few months, this is going to happen, and you know it is. You know it is, right? Because you can see it. You already knew it. That's why you were like, no, I got to take this now. I have to get to this law of attraction. I got to take this action. Yeah, take action. I've got to take this action. Okay, so, but no matter what they do, you make sure that you remain positive. Okay, and that was it for you. And until next time, peace and love, my friends.